Warning, this podcast may contain banned language. Shit.
No, don't mess the last one up.
I know, sorry. No.
Wow.
Warning, this podcast may contain bad language and content that some listeners may find offensive. And it may be the last time you hear of it. Possibly.
Maybe.
We're here. It's been 4 years, guys. 4 years. Two for Selena, whatever.
Yep. Which is still pretty impressive. A lot of podcasts don't even make it past 6 months, if you look at the
One
stats.
episode.
So, yeah, we are one of the longest running podcasts out there, percentage wise. Right. We're in the top 5% of podcast runtimes. And that's all podcasts. That's not just our area. That's all of them. So we've done pretty fucking good.
Stroking our balls to the very end.
Yep.
I don't know how that translates to a female thing, but I'm not going to
Yeah,
say it just in case.
that's not.
More metaphors to come. Welcome back to Seesaw Podcast, the unwound VHS tape that needs to be returned of podcasts.
It's more like the CD that's stuck on skip that just won't go away until you take it out of the machine.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true. Oh, I did miss VHS tapes. They were fun.
No, they weren't.
Hey, it's nice to be able to pause it and know that Netflix isn't just going to restart it like it likes to do with me.
It's also nice to know that you don't get halfway through and it gets clogged up in the machine and you pull it out and have to detangle the tape out of the VCR.
That's true.
A lot of people aren't
And
even going to know what a VCR is. Why are we even talking about this?
yeah, that's true.
why don't they
And
know? Why don't they?
Because they're
because they're
young and good
young.
looking.
That's super
They've missed
sexy.
out on life. That's all I can say.
If a VHS is a part of essential life, then we need to really rethink what life is. So thank you for joining us on Twitch and tuning in at home, on demand, getting your podcasts wherever you get them, but we're on everything. So go through the back catalogue and bump our numbers. As alluded to at the start, we are going to be going on a hiatus after this episode, but we thought we'd cap it off with a birthday extravaganza like we did last year. We've done the Secret Santa again, which is even less secret than last year because we literally have just gotten for the person we didn't last time. So before we jump into that, let's do
Check-ins!
a check-in.
Can we do what we're wearing? We've not done that in
Yes, I was
ages.
hoping for that.
You better have
Yes.
worn some pretty good pajamas for the last episode, Selena.
Look, I've definitely got pajamas on, especially
Right, what kind?
Disney,
Primark?
obviously.
Right.
Disney characters. I don't know which characters printed all like over it. Your famous ones, your Mickey and your Donald, and probably some Pluto and Goofy. I think.
Right. T-Bone, what you got on?
I have got a blue jumper, uh, blue jeans, and I am wearing a New York Golden Knights hat, which is grey, gold, and black.
New
Which
York
sport?
Golden Knights.
Vegas.
Oh, he spotted
No.
it. He's not the hat nerd that everyone learned and assumed he
Vegas Golden
was.
Knights.
Did you
Yeah,
think because of that time that we went to the New York, and it's right by the
yeah.
Vegas, like the Golden, it's not far from the Golden Knights Stadium, is it?
It's really not far. You can see it from across the road. It's pretty ostentatious, if we're being honest.
Hmm.
So, which
Yeah.
sport are the whatever nights you've got on?
I just like the hat,
Oh, ice hockey.
and it's ice hockey. Yeah,
Right.
We did actually
and
go watch a game.
yeah,
Okay.
I did know that one. We went and watched it. Well, I watched it with one other person while Cleaves and the four other people fell asleep because we were all jet lagged to shit.
Hey, well, we weren't just jet lagged. We were also pretty drunk.
That is true. And we just had a massive burrito and we're kind of like full from carbs and
Mm,
beans.
it was a good day.
It was actually a really good day. And
Right.
Cleaves, what are you rocking? I can see, but I want you
Yeah,
to go
I
over
tell
it.
you what I'm rocking. For the
What are you
last day,
Oh
I'm
my God.
rocking this sexy ass t-shirt. On it, there's a little picture of a microphone, little eye, it says Seesaw Podcast, as seen at
Ah,
Sight Village. I thought I would wear my Seesaw Podcast t-shirt for the last step.
full uniform. Love it.
Nice.
Blue
Nice.
jeans, whatever.
I should have
House
put my
jeans,
hoodie
in
on.
fact. I got my house jeans on.
Um,
So he was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
pajamas. What? I don't understand house jeans.
House jeans are pajamas, basically.
Yeah,
Hmm.
pretty much. Yeah.
Are they elasticated waistband though? No.
Mine
No,
are.
they're not. Okay, jeans are.
I've got elastic waistband jeans, which I wear in the house, but I can also just wear them in the shop if I need to.
Elasticated jeans for those that have given up.
Hey, they are fashionable elasticated jeans.
Are they? With who? Middle-aged gammons.
Old men.
Okay, let's do the check-in, shall we? Right, Cleaves, do you have an update? Because every time we talk to you, even though I have spoken and or seen you in between, you have all seemed to go to the fucking hospital and never share it with me. So, what's been going on with you?
Not been to the hospital. Not actually done anything. Um, no check-in from me this week. I thought I'd keep it low key,
Oh,
like the god of mischief.
What a reference. I do kind of like it though. Selina P,
yeah, no news really.
we are rocking this episode.
T-Bone?
Um, Not a lot to update, to be honest. Got more medical tests coming up.
Woo!
And that's about it. I'm absolutely shocked at how long it takes to get a blood test. So I'm doing the annoying thing of phoning up every morning at 8 o'clock to see if they have any cancellations. Because I was told to get one blood test within 2 weeks, and that was a week and a half ago, and my actual
Don't
booked
you
appointment the end of November.
Just go down the hospital and pick a ticket like the deli counter and get it done.
Yeah, be a piece of
you
meat.
can do that, can't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to be honest.
Get a couple of slices of ham and and a noggin of cheese while you're there.
Noggin of cheese? What the hell is a noggin of cheese?
It's an official measurement of cheese. Look it up. All right. Has anyone got any quick blind news?
Nope. You have, I think.
Oh yeah, clearly as I went there so quickly.
Yeah.
Not even good blind news, but it is sort of half relevant blind news to me and T.
Oh, great. I
Bus.
feel included.
Yeah, well, you didn't go there, so just calm your tits a bit. Um, the basically the headline is bus stop becomes more disability friendly, has more disability facilities. Actually, that's what drew me to it, the rhyme. Want to know what bus stop that is, T? Hull Paragon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
the
So
one
the
by the
bus
station.
station. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And what
Yeah.
they've done to make it more accessible is Braille on the signs. Good luck finding them.
Yeah.
And also the doors open a bit easier. I didn't read a lot into it.
Right.
QBN.
Cool. Um, I mean, you would have to be in Hull firstly, and that is already a negative thing. But
Whoa.
it's good that they're trying to make it more accessible. Yeah. Yeah. I also have QBN.
Wow.
Mm. There's been a civil case in Milton Keynes of a Blinky being, well, refused to be picked up by a taxi, took him to court. The driver got a fine, and it was a waste of everyone's time. Do you want to guess how much? We'll do a bit of Price is Blind here, ad hoc. Um, have a guess how much the fine was for blatantly breaking the law.
£12.50.
50 quid.
Selena was closer without going over. It was £54.
Wow.
That's a good little Price is Blind right there.
Did somebody say an absolutely pointless endeavor?
Well,
What a waste of time.
Do you know, for the first time ever, I'm actually just going to leave this podcast 1 second. I'll be back in like a minute.
what?
That means his Asda orders here.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't trust him today.
He's not there. I can see. Actually, I can describe his studio. He has some band memorabilia on the back wall, a wooden chair with a high back, which I'm very familiar with because it used to be my
Okay, I'm
dining
back.
chair.
I thought the door was knocking, but it turns out it wasn't.
Oh,
Oh,
I've been describing your studio.
a bit early for trick or treaters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah, true. True that.
And Cleves also has a load of sound paneling, like ridged grey paneling on his back wall. And I think there's a big stack next to it of around 50 more, which are not on the wall yet.
Oh yeah, there is. Like my room's littered with like foam at the minute.
Interesting.
It's a strong look.
Anywho,
Is it present time?
it's present time. I'd like to say that I would like T to go last.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm quietly confident in what I've got him, and I've got a lot to say about it.
okay.
Okay. That's
I think
fine.
you should go first then, maybe, because mine's probably a bit disappointing.
I'll
No,
need
no,
to.
only ways
Oh,
up.
what? Okay.
Sorry.
What you mean yours to Cleves are going to be disappointing, or are you saying the one you're going to unwrap is disappointing
No,
based on knowing me?
no. I mean, I think
Both.
you've given me an empty box, to be honest. But it's very light. Mine
That's
Cleaves
true.
first, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Also
Well,
gives me time to queue up the intermission music for your inevitable 5 minute fight with a box.
what I will say is,
that's why
Selena,
you've just got me a box. You
I've
just
got
that's
here's the box for those that are watching on YouTube or on Twitch or at home. Um,
yeah.
I have a rough idea of what's in it because it went off this morning. I was about to walk out the door and it went 8 p.m. and I'm like, well, it's not 8 p.m., it's 7 a.m. Um, but we'll see.
That's funny. Oh,
Mm.
how big's the box?
Oh yeah, sure, I should probably describe this.
Yeah, that's probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
I don't know, 20 centimeters square with
Oh,
a 10
Shoebox
centimeter
size.
depth. No, it's more.
oh,
It's about three-quarters of a shoebox in length, and
Depends on the size of the shoes.
it's probably about as wide as a shoebox. Right, there's a couple of things in it.
mhm.
Okay. There's a lot of shredded paper. Well done. Well, it says articles for the blind on the front as well, so I'm guessing you got this from the Arnib shop.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay then. Right, this thing's quite small.
It's a calendar that's even worse shaped than what
I'm
mine
assuming
was.
the other one comes in like a little packet and looks like glasses, so I'll get to that in a minute. But this looks, what is this? Comes in bubble wrap. There's some notes there. I can't read.
Accessible.
Well, it must. What is it, Selena? It clips
Well,
on. It clips onto
well,
my
you
belt.
heard
I
it.
can tell you
You
that.
heard it this morning, didn't you?
Yeah, but now like, oh, maybe the
Is it?
battery's fallen out. There's no fucking battery in it. One second. Where's the battery gone?
Or was there a
There's a
battery
there's
to
a
begin
battery
with?
slot for it. Is that a battery slot? No, maybe that's not a battery slot. There's no like. It looks like a battery slot anyway. Let me just check the box. One second. I heard it go off this morning, so it's.
Self-imploded
Oh, hang on.
this morning.
Oh no. That's where the battery slot slides down. So there's already a battery in it. So what is the point of that bit? That's just confusing. There's no buttons. What does it do?
It has no buttons. Okay, I wasn't aware of this. I'm not really too sure how it
Really?
works.
I'm not
So
sure
I'm
what
like
it
pressing
is.
all over it like a proper. Right, I'm just gonna hold this up. Oh,
Yeah,
hang
hold on
on.
to the camera.
Hang on. The front of it comes. Oh, hang on.
there are
I'm
buttons,
being
mine's
I'm being
buttons.
really special here. Hang on. The front of it flips down. There's a little digital clock here. Okay, all right. Now I'm gonna press the buttons. Oh, right.
Oh,
Oh, a little
It's
bit.
7:54 a.m. people.
Put it by the
okay. We
mic.
didn't hear that though. Yeah, we
Press
Oh,
it by
hang
the
on.
mic.
7:54 a.m.
Hey.
Hey!
So
So,
how big is
what the
it?
fuck is it?
Oh, hang on. Listen to this baby. Oh, hang on. Comes
Oh,
with three different alarm sounds.
okay. So, please, you want to describe what this is before Selena describes what this is?
I assume it's a talking alarm clock that for some reason clips to your belt.
Well,
I'll describe it. It's probably about the size of a credit card, but quite thicker. Quite
mm,
thicker. Mm. There's something wrong with me. Probably about a centimeter thick. Silver for any of those that can see that are looking at home, I'll hold it up to the camera. You can kind of see it. Um,
I used to
and
have one of
it's got
those.
four buttons on it. Digital display. Doesn't look backlit. In fact, it's definitely not backlit. Uh, and there's a little, for some reason, and I don't know why this is. There's a little cover that like covers the thing up for some reason in case you don't want to see the. Oh, I know what it is. Obviously, if it's on your belt, um, you don't want the
Look
buttons
like a
to just go off
walkie-talkie.
willy-nilly, do you? So this will cover it up nicely, make sure it doesn't go off. Apart from the fact that you may be able to set it to go off on the hour because it obviously went off this morning, but like 2 nights ago, I thought I heard something and I thought it was outside and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was like, what the fuck was that? But now I know it was this.
Nice.
I love how they've set it to hourly before you receive it. Yeah.
I'm just thinking the mailing
The thing is,
room.
it doesn't seem to have gone off every hour. It just seems to have gone off twice since I've got it, to my knowledge.
Right.
I do have a job, so it might have gone off.
Ooh, rubbing it in. Last episode.
Yeah, boy. I may have gone off 8 times since since I was there. Anyway, go on, Selena. What was it meant to be by description?
Okay, so look, I got your stuff from Cobalt Systems,
Okay,
and which is a shop that sells blind
Cobalt.
related products. And I clicked on special offers, and this popped up travel clock,
Oh, I
and
might
it's
take it with me then. I'm about to go on holiday.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly. I know you like getting around, traveling, and
I'm glad you said traveling afterwards.
it did say, I mean, the description was quite brief. It didn't actually give me the dimensions of said travel clock. It said it only talks the time, and like all the other buttons, like I don't know how to set it, the alarm and stuff, and the hour that they don't speak. The
Oh,
only bit
luckily I have this
the
instruction manual that is really small font that I can totally read.
yeah. So
Now, I
enjoy.
used to have one of these. When I was younger, I had something very similar,
That's
and
actually
it
quite large
was
print. Sorry,
it was a
do take that back.
timer. And I used it for cooking when I was younger.
That sounds useful.
So I'm not sure if that one has the timer function on it. It looks very similar to the one I had, but then it would just read periodically like 2 minutes, 1 minute. So I'd put it in the corner.
So it's basically the same thing that most ovens slash air fryers already have built in.
Yeah, or a smart speaker where you can ask it to count, set a timer for
Yeah, but
10
T, it was a
minutes.
different time. It was a different time, man.
That's true.
It
That's
was a
true.
time of
And
CDs and VHSs and nostalgia.
But you go
plus,
camping, right? So this is something you can
Yeah,
take
not by
out.
choice.
that's true.
Fucking hate camping. It's the actual worst. I can't think of a worse time to spend on holiday than in a fucking tent. Anywho, thank you. I do appreciate that. If you could tell me how this is more convenient than my phone alarm, I'd be more than willing to listen.
I mean, battery might go on your phone, or you might want to turn your phone off at night, and then you've got your little travel clock.
Mm,
Touche.
that is fair. That is fair. You could set it for Vietnam, and then you have something that you won't need to charge when you're there, but you'll always know the time.
Ah, here's another thing actually that I found this morning, right? Because I hadn't like figured out that the clocks had gone forward like yesterday. When it came out this morning and went seven, no, and it went 8 a.m. back, sorry. It went 8 a.m. I'm like, not only is it 12 hours out, it's an hour and 12 hours out. And I was like, it doesn't make any sense. So this doesn't even auto update like my phone.
No, it does not. It's on special.
It is about the size of one of those old school, like, those 3310s when phones started to get smaller before they
Yeah.
started to get bigger
Yeah.
again. And it's got like a little flip down thing. It's got a bit of a nostalgia value for it. I feel like I could just sort of pretend to use it like I was a little kid. It's kind of cool in that way.
I mean, if you
Anyway,
wanted help reading the instructions, you could have used last year's gift, but you threw it out.
well, I couldn't use last year's gift because it was so fucking hard to look through that I couldn't. And And I took them to work and asked regularly sighted people to look through them, and they were like, "What?"
So, if someone would like to get one of these at Cobalt Systems on offer at the moment, Selena, how
Mhm.
much would it set them back?
Well, you've got to guess, right?
I'm going to say £8,
I mean,
7.99.
people need to remember
That's
our
quite good.
budget as well,
Our
but we
budget was £10. I'll tell you right now, I went over.
I
Mhm.
also did.
I think 550.
Wow. Cleves, you're closest without going over. £6, but it doesn't actually say how much the original price was.
Is that even
Always
legal?
£6.
Was £6 now £6 on offer?
Yeah.
Black Friday deals.
Right, can I move on
Oh,
to the second bit? This comes in a case, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's glasses. Here's the
Mhm.
little look. Comes with
Also
it.
from the special offers section of
Of course.
Revolt.
Okay, it's definitely glasses.
given we know how
Oh,
much
they
the
are
first one
large. They
cost,
are. They are fucking large.
fucking
Oh,
hell.
okay.
I
They
feel
do come
like, do you
in two
remember Burger
sizes.
King in the 90s? If we're talking like real nostalgia, remember VidKid from the 90s?
Oh, so to
Yeah.
describe him, he
What I
looks
feel
like
like right
Arnold
now.
Schwarzenegger, the sort
What?
of shades he wore in like the first Terminator film.
I guess, yeah. That's an even. I like how you've described an early reference with an even earlier reference.
Get it on VHS today.
Well, they fit nicely over my actual glasses. I'll give you that. Is
Hey,
that what they're there
that
for?
yes. And I got you a medium, and they are to fit over your current glasses.
Do you know what? They
This was
fit
the only one that
bang
came
on.
medium. There were others, but they were small, so I had to get this one. That worked
These,
better.
I'm not even joking, are absolutely knob on.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, they're so dark in this room that I can't see what I look like. So I will watch the video back at some point. And I might even take them on holiday with me and, parade around for a bit of jokes. But they fit. What I will say is, in terms of product spec, they are bang on in terms of, well, I assume that's what they're for, right? They're just to go over, but they're not those like lame clip-on ones.
Well, that anti-glare tinted glasses
Right.
in
For me
They're
right now,
more
they're
than tinted.
anti-sight.
Yeah, they're more than tinted. They are like
They're,
blackouts.
they're, they're quite, they are, yeah, they're quite dark.
You
they're
you could wear them
green.
instead of a face mask.
I'm looking around the room and I cannot
Okay.
see a thing. However, mayhaps, well, by the time this episode comes out, once I've been to Vietnam, maybe I will have really enjoyed them.
And they did come in different colors, but as I said, this was the only color available in medium. So you could have got like blue and yellow, and maybe yellow might have been easier to see through. um,
I think the only thing that didn't come in is fashionable.
They are chunky.
I
You know what? Looking straight
enjoy
on,
them though. It's pretty good.
they didn't look too bad until you turned sideways and then you realize that the arms of them are thick so that they cover up your
Your
glasses.
arms, yeah, yeah.
So
They cover everything, apart from the bits at the back of your ears. I don't know if you can see that on the camera.
yeah,
There's still
a little
like
bit, yeah.
two bits over the back
So
there.
you can see that you are wearing two pairs of glasses if you look at that point. But
Yeah,
from the front, you wouldn't notice that.
front and sides, you're looking cool.
You look like that Star Trek guy.
Okay,
I don't know the
more
name. I don't know Star
specific
Trek.
or
There's
yes, you
there's
do.
a
You own like
Star Trek
six William
guy.
Shatner albums.
I don't think it's that one. I think it's the Patrick Stewart Star Trek.
All right, okay.
Yeah. But it's very much, if anyone's listening and you have seen that guy on Star Trek with the visor, they're very akin to that, but in black.
Well, fair.
but this is supposed to be green.
If I look up at the lights in the
Hmm,
room, I can make out that there's lights there.
okay.
Like
Maybe are
perception
you sure you're
glasses.
taking like there's nothing to peel off or anything
Okay, now that you've said that, I'm
lenses.
gonna have a feel around. No, there's definitely nothing to feel
Okay.
around. Also, do you know what? They're made of quite hard plastic. I'm not sure how much these are gonna scratch your own glasses to fuck.
I mean, they look nigh indestructible, but what damage they'll do to your very expensive, as we established, near £500 Ray-Bans.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna take them on holiday with me, and I'm
Oh,
I'm gonna I'm gonna enjoy life.
Yeah.
Thank you, Selena. Genuinely, they will provide me with entertainment, if nothing else. I'm going to take both things on holiday with me, actually. Maybe I'll
Lovely.
give an update next time we speak.
Yeah.
And how much do you think they cost?
I mean, I'm flicking the quality and I'm just thinking, £4.
Two?
I'm gonna say 350.
Oh gosh. Well, Cleves is closer again without going over. They were £5 on special. Again, don't know the original prices.
£5.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Oh.
special. They were glasses for special people. That's where you misread it.
Yeah.
And the other things that are in the special offers section, which I couldn't afford, unfortunately, were like cosmetic damage, even microwave,
Cosmic.
and also cosmetic damage CCTV. But sadly, I
Okay. What even
couldn't
is
get.
that?
Just slight damage, like floor
Yeah,
units.
it dented, bit scratching.
I
Products.
like this because I can put these glasses on and I can like pretend this is a phone and
Mm.
I'm like, get me a Burger King stat.
You look like a proper 90s dweeb.
If I take the glasses off, I still look like a dweeb.
Yeah. I think once again, very useful things that you've gotten this year.
Yeah. What do you mean once again?
But last year, you had fantastic gifts. See episode 156 for more details.
What was the other gift you got me other than the glasses?
Doku book, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I still got that.
Not
Have you done
completed.
it?
No, but there was a time, Ro, where I needed to write some bank details down because the app was like closed too quickly. So I wrote it in the back of, I pulled the back page off and just wrote it as a bit of scrap paper. So that's good.
You bastard. Well, at
I
least
mean,
it
it's
had
using
some.
numbers, which is kind of, yeah.
Just circle the numbers you need on the page.
I'll be honest, after I ripped that back page off, I can't remember whether I checked on the fire.
Oh, no.
I might have done. If I did, it went to good use.
Okay. Right. Let's move on to Selena.
Okay, I'm gonna go and grab the box, which is just an empty box.
It's not an empty box.
Okay, there is something in the box if I shake it. See, blind way.
Welcome to ASMR with Selina P.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm
Shaking
still going to
boxes.
struggle to get into this. I should have actually looked where the seal is to open.
So it is just an Amazon box at the moment.
I
But
thought
then,
it was an Amazon box. They
yeah.
just legged it when they knocked the door on. And then I had
Don't
to
read into that.
I open the door, waiting to go, hello. And then there was just no one there. And I had to feel around with my foot when I found the box. Going in. Oh, the scissors aren't going for it. Okay, yeah, I am actually using it. I'm just going to rip it with my hand.
Go for it. There should be another box inside, in
Oh,
theory.
no, you haven't. The tissue paper. Oh, what?
I don't know if it's in another box.
Yeah, there is another box.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's that. It's a big box.
Right.
Okay,
So you only
wait.
want the box that's in there.
Yeah, there's only one box in
Only
there.
one box. Yeah.
It's long. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a
It's
hole in the box so I can feel. Oh my gosh, is it actually?
Okay, this is getting weird now.
You can get through the hole.
it's a it's a bright
I
pink
kind of
box.
want to, I kind of want to see what Selena gets out of this before you tell her what it is.
Through the hole, and I can feel a thin leg, and I'm hoping it's blind Barbie. And if it's not
Oh,
blind
no
Barbie,
way.
it's sad.
I have gotten you a blind Barbie.
Oh, awesome.
But I can't feel the braille on the box. I thought there's supposed to be braille on the box.
Now, this is why I wanted to get you a blind Barbie. And as soon as I knew that I had you, I was like, I'm definitely getting that. I don't care how much it costs. Um, because I
Have
was
you got
like,
me a rip-off version that doesn't have Braille on the box?
Blind
this
Cindy.
is a legitimate Mattel blind Barbie.
Right.
So it
But
is. Well, no, there's no but to it.
oh,
It is legitimately from Mattel. It is the blind Barbie.
Give it a
well,
feel.
the box isn't very textured or anything like they described. I mean, there's a hole in the box, so I could feel the leg.
Well, this is why I wanted to get you it because I wanted to know if the blind Barbie was accessible for blind and visually impaired people because I
Right.
had a suspicion it wasn't.
I'm opening the top to get her out.
Get it out.
Get her out. However she goes. They flash them. Um, right. Oh, I can't pull her. Oh my
She will
God.
have her accessories as well. She will also have glasses.
Oh, hang on. I'm opening the back. The box is opening from the back. I am. Oh no, I've dropped an accessory on the floor. That's probably her glasses slid off my foot. Oh, okay. This is oh my God. The cane doesn't feel like a cane. It's very thin. Like
Mm.
it goes. It's like I suppose the chunky handle at the top, and then oh, it moves. It hasn't got a rollerball tip. I mean, no, it's just a
No,
Marshmallow tip on it.
it's a
no.
marshmallow. Yeah, it
It
should
doesn't
be.
move. Like it's not. You know what I mean? You can't roll that across the ground. She ain't gonna be able. I mean, look, I put it towards the camera.
Well,
Just
she
stick
could do
out.
two touch potentially.
Yeah, it's more of one of them tap ones. Tappy cane.
Yeah.
She's right-handed by the looks of it. It's in her right hand.
Does she
I
hold
think
the cane or is it like glued into the hand?
no, it's like round her wrist at the moment.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it's like circled around her wrist. I mean, she's not gripping the cane. Her hand's pretty straight.
That's how all blind people use a cane, don't you know? You do use the wrist strap, you just swing it wildly.
And it looks really long. It goes to like the top of her arm. I mean, I
Just
think.
hold it up a little
Oh no,
bit,
no. Oh
Selena.
no, actually, there's a little clip on the side, the top of the cane there. I
Right.
don't know if you then can then clip that to her wrist, maybe lower down so she can wave it in front of her. Is possibly what I'm thinking, but she's all a bit tied in at the minute to the box, which I'm not going to spend ages trying to
Bondage Barbie.
get out. Okay, I can feel her little kitten heel shoes because blind people are cool and fashionable. She's got little.
I mean, all right, you say this, but this is one thing that concerned me when Blind Barbie came out, right?
Mm.
To me, blind isn't a thing. Blind is just something that you are whilst being the rest of you.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
I don't know
you're an
what I dropped
athlete, you
because she's
have a
got her
job, you
glasses
do
red.
this, you do that, and by the way, also I can't see very well.
Do you know what about this Barbie? I have to say, like, I had a lot of Barbies growing up. She doesn't feel very pretty. I don't know. Like
Uh,
her hair.
I was going to
I
make
Now,
a joke about blind people, but I decided against it.
think because the hair's tied up, maybe strapped in still. Maybe when it's flowing. I'm sure Barbie used to have nicer hair than this. So don't do the blind people not have nice hair?
now,
Um,
my
Only
my
if they've been to
wife,
Anacaphony.
my,
mm,
my wife actually saw that I ordered this,
yeah.
and she texted me saying, "I know why you've sent that, and it makes sense." But she's also said, "I didn't realize the eyes were that fucked up and weird. Why have they done that?"
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
she's
my
got her
God.
glasses on her head. I
I
think
was
they're
just like,
over her eyes at the moment, so you can't see her eyes. She's got her glasses on. Um, yeah, this isn't how Barbie used to feel. Have they changed her like facial shape and stuff? She seems a bit rounded face. I don't know.
She's a modern
Anyway,
woman, Selena, okay? She's got a lot of things
I
going
can.
on.
Her supposedly textured outfit. It's got a few little like pleats in it, a little bit of ruching. Is what
Ooh,
makes it
nice word.
textured.
nice.
So yeah, it's just like a little above the knee dress. I don't know. I feel a bit disappointed now. I've got her.
Hmm.
I want to know where the braille is on the box though. That's a. I
Well,
don't
this
know
is the
what it
thing. It's
dropped
the
on
gift that
the floor
keeps on
either.
giving, Selena. You can do that. You can take it away and have a feel around with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's be fair, T. Whatever you'd got, Selena, you knew at some point she'd be disappointed with it, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
fascinated to see her in real life. But you know, when you get your hopes up about something and think it's better than what it is,
I
I don't.
mean,
This
yeah, but
isn't
It's like
that's
really.
Seesaw podcast.
Mm,
it's very
this
fitting.
isn't how I remember Barbies. Like she would be in the bottom of my pile out of the ones I play with at the minute. Like,
Wow.
I'm not feeling it. Like the cane's weird. It's not got. It's just like one long cane. It needs like to be folded up, doesn't it? She can't fold this.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, it is a plastic toy. Just bear that in mind, Selena, right? There has been Chinese children probably making that.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So we'll
Secrets of
criticize
Barbie.
them. Yeah.
I just, yeah, I don't like the glasses. I mean, we know what I think about glasses.
Oh, I had the same issue with my present.
And the shoes actually, like they've done little heels, but they don't look that fashionable. They look like school shoes, or they feel like school shoes on her feet, rather than little. They're not like sparkly, like glittery, or they don't feel it anyway. If they are, which would have been, yeah. But thank you. I
Oh,
am pleased I got it.
Like I say, I think it is pretty cool that you've got a blind Barbie, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. I will be putting her back in a box and seeing how much she's worth in a few years' time. They're worth
You've
more in
already
the box.
opened the box, so at least half what it could be.
I know, I don't think I've even opened it that well.
You should have
Like,
just should have just used the finger fondler.
yeah, I don't get the shoes definitely a bit chunky. Okay, but anyway,
sensible shoes for the sensible woman.
yeah, that's what they are.
Well, I thought that I'd get you this because let's face it, this is very much for like the vision impaired blind children of the world. That's why they've done it. Like outside of collectors, as we established when we
This
talked
would
about this
depress me
before.
about being blind. Oh my God, if I received this as a child, I feel
Yeah.
depressed.
So
What
I want to
they
get the
should
idea.
do
Yeah.
you think, Selena, instead what they should do instead of blind Barbie, they should just put a cane accessory with all the regular Barbies.
Yeah, preferably one that folds. Just go with a little human
That is so
diaper.
much work for a little piece of plastic.
Honestly, if you're gonna do it. It feels like I don't
I
even.
mean,
No,
yeah,
it's just not cane worthy.
they could just sell accessories. Let's be fair. Like they could do a
Hmm.
guide dog and a cane, like in
And the rest
an
is
But who's
even.
accessory.
buying that?
Well, a parent with a vision impaired or blind kid who, yeah,
True.
get it for their Barbie, or you could sell a wheelchair separately. You know what I mean? Like this seems like the sort of thing that they could do as accessories instead of
Yes.
making their own
Actually, very true, yeah.
things.
Just a
Do
bit
you
of
know
a
what?
pack.
I was gonna say, like, I used to have a horse riding Barbie, and at least like her knees bent and her arms bent. Like she can't use this cane effectively with a straight arm like this. They should have at least bent one of the elbows so she could move it properly when you're playing with it. Anyway,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah,
Constructive feedback. Take that on board, Mattel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's an honest review of Blind Barbie from a blind woman.
Oh yeah. It wasn't
So,
me.
how many thumbs
Oh,
up will you give it?
Braille. I found the Braille. I apologize. I found the Braille. I had
Oh,
to
it's
go.
just like every kind of braille. It's there, but you have to find it first, making it almost irrelevant.
It will also be American Braille, which I don't.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know how to. I don't. I'm trying to put in different directions of which way up. Oh, that was the top of the box, right? So top
Yeah.
left of the box is where you will find the Braille that I can't even read. It says like EIB. What? How do Americans write?
I don't know the differences between
Especially.
American and British, but I know there are differences, and this was a partnership between the American Association for the Blind, so we can
Actually, it just
guarantee.
feels rather than Braille, it just feels like a W like in print. Is that even meant to be Braille, or is that just like tactile? But I don't get it.
It's probably an upside down M for Mattel.
Oh yeah, no, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it is an M in raised dots. So where's the actual B that says Barbie? It doesn't. Oh, it's just the raised. Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, do
Well,
you want to have a guess if you can even remember how much this cost?
I think she was supposed to be £13.99.
Cleaves?
I'm going to say 16 quid.
Selena was on the dot.
Oh, wow. You remember?
13.99.
Well done.
It wasn't on offer or reduced because no one was buying them. It was exactly as advertised.
Fair.
But I couldn't pass it up. I saw it and I was like, yeah, we've got to get one of these things.
Do like American Braille have like a capital letter sign that's like our AR sign?
I think the question was, do you think American Braille is more relevant than any Braille? No.
This is just making me feel Braille, yeah, is useless if you can't read it in all different countries.
Or find it.
Oh, let me see what I dropped on the floor. Go on.
Lena puts her arms down and sweeps wildly.
It's
Hey, they're
oh
probably in there.
oh, it's just a bit of plastic little clippy thing. Okay, not
Cane
important.
accessory.
Yeah, I thought it might have been something. So it wasn't. Okay, great.
That's quite
Wow.
good. That's actually genuinely a really good present.
No, it is. It is fascinating to see. I never would have seen her otherwise. I never would have been able to judge. I
There we
like
go. It can go in the attic until you pull it out in 20 years and be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Last but not least, come on.
Right.
Why are you sighing, T?
Anne.
I'm
I
worried.
gave your present yesterday when I gave it to you in a crappy Iceland bag, like you
Oh,
gave me mine
fuck.
in a little bag last year.
True.
However, I did wrap it
Yes, and it is in, I want to say silver paper,
gold.
Oh.
gold paper.
It is Christmas paper, but it's also the the closest to nondescript paper I could find.
I mean, you've done a good wrapping job on it. You haven't taped the shit out of it. So,
Yeah. Well, there's a bit at the top that I think you should be able to unwrap. Be careful when you unwrap it because it does have a note on the front of the box that I've lovingly drawn.
You love to personalize your presents, don't you?
Oh, mate, this is personalized to fuck.
okay. Opening. There is a box, and
You
yes,
need to move the box away from the microphone.
okay.
You sound like you're in a box.
I was in a box.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. On the note, it says sight loss welcome pack.
No.
Yes! Well, team, with your loss of Ted, I thought, as per episode 171, where we had a sight loss welcome pack, I would get you the sight loss welcome pack.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Now, if you'd like to open it from the top, and we'll go top down if you like.
Yep, it's sort of like a triangle. It's like heavy, it's wide on the bottom and then like quite narrow at the top. It looks like a repurposed
Amazon
Amazon
box. It
parcel.
100% is, yeah.
Um, and it's you have taped the fuck out of this one.
There's a little bit at the top that you can undo. I specifically left that on one corner so you'd be able to get it out. Be careful when you open it. It's got a fair old amount of shit in there.
Yeah, I'm
You can
being
take that
careful.
figuratively or literally. It'll be up to you. We're about to find out.
Um, I'm getting there.
You
Jesus
might want to
Christ.
take it out bit by bit as well. And I can run through it with you if you like.
Okay, right. I am in. Okay. The first thing I have pulled out looks like some sort of. It is the Seesaw business card,
Yay.
Well, you
and
in the
it's
Sight Loss Welcome Pack, you get a subscription to Seesaw Podcast.
yep, and it is stuck to a bit of plastic.
Yeah. What does it say on the back of the plastic? I believe there's a note on there.
Bump dots.
But what's in the bump dots is not actually bump dots.
No, It is not actually bump dots. What is in there?
It's pieces of blue tack. They are
Oh,
seesaw bump darts in a
right.
repurposed battery pack that I stuck a piece of paper on the back saying bump darts. It's a helpful hint there. Don't buy bump dots from RNIB for a lot of money when you can use blue tack for £1 on Amazon. Seesaw tip.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, that was. Oh, there's a lot in here.
Is
Okay,
it?
next up, there's bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap, also in the Sight Loss Welcome Pack. As Selena put it, when you
Yes.
first become blind and you start walking into things, it
Hmm.
wouldn't be great to have a cane. What would be great is to wrap yourself in bubble
Oh,
wrap.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So it's just a piece of bubble wrap, which I assume came with another delivery.
Maybe. And it's not even big enough either, so at best you can like wrap your hand in it.
Yeah, that's
Might get bruised knuckles.
There you
that's
go.
not wrong. Okay, next thing I pulled out is a box of some description.
Okay.
I can't actually read what it says. It's
That's
a
all right.
white box. Um, I'm gonna have to open this box. Um,
I think I know what it is.
what is this?
Explain. What have you
What
found?
is it?
Hello?
Is he gone?
I
There
don't.
is some sort of music box.
It's not necessarily a music box. I mean,
It won't stop. I can't stop it. I
yeah, the sound
okay.
effects are quite long, I found.
Yeah. Okay. There's some sort of
What?
sound effect box.
Hold it up to the
Um,
camera too.
it's in the shape of what I think is a cat.
Yeah, it has a fun sort of shape to it, but it's actually let me tell you exactly what it is. It's well, in the Sightless Welcome Pack, one of the most relevant things that you can get in there is a phone. And you will find that this is a joyful baby phone, 100% teething material. So if you want to bite down on that tea, you got it.
Let's see if I can put this up to my microphone. You can hear some of this horrificness.
Ah, any more?
Made
Apparently
in
not.
China.
Just to be clear, T, I had to supply the batteries for that myself. So if worst comes to worst, you've got a couple of AAAs in there that you can use for a remote.
Nice.
Is it meowing?
Yeah, that was the cat.
It's got. I pressed one, and I'm not even joking. I think it went on for like fucking 30 seconds, and I was like, "Oh my God, I hope this doesn't go off in the packet."
I will say, as soon as I took it out of the box, it went off without pressing anything.
Yeah,
Okay, so I've got my phone. That's gonna do me good.
yeah.
Okay, next I have a. It's sort of like wrapped up in a tube, sort of
In a
thing.
tube.
It's sort of like a circular bubble. It's in a packet.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I know what this is.
so I'm unwrapping it now. I'm trying to keep it away from the microphone. Um, what the hell is this? Other than impossible to unwrap. Right, there we go. Goodbye packaging. That was more effort than it should have been. It is. A,
Could you tell?
it's a dog or something. No, it's a monkey.
It's a monkey. You are right. Now,
Monkey.
here, here, here's the explanation behind it. There was one thing in the Sight Loss Welcome Pack that Selena said you should really have, and that was a friend. And this was described on Amazon as Zappy Co. Children's soft, cuddly plush toy animal, perfect as a soft, snuggly companion.
Oh,
So I
It
thought
is.
that'd be great for you.
It is terrifying and has a very prominent unibrow.
It does. I looked at it and I thought, It's almost borderline racist.
I'm putting it up to the camera here, and it is
It's a
horrifying.
weird looking thing. Yeah, yeah.
It is
Has it got beans
very.
in it?
What,
Is it
what
like
the hell was that? Oh, that was the phone.
It will keep going off.
I'm gonna take the batteries out of that soon. Uh, so yeah, it doesn't smell clean. I can tell you that.
It was
I
the
was
cheapest
thinking,
of the toys you could get.
what's that smell? It turns out it's the little chimpy monkey guy.
It's the smell of the factory it was made in.
Yep. Okay, we're getting through this. Um, I now have another package which is around A5 size. It looks like it's got some loose stuff in there and some paperwork.
It's been spoiled.
Oh, I know what that one is. You got to the bottom of this very quickly. And I think there might be some other bits and pieces that you've necessarily might have
Yeah,
missed out, but that's fine.
there's more to
T,
it.
I want you to hold this up to the camera because this is not necessarily on the site Lost Welcome Pack. However,
Right.
it was mentioned as part of our bitterness episode.
Okay. It says
Oh no.
sale.
No, 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 that hasn't. No, okay, maybe not. Oh, okay, fine. That actually wasn't what I thought it was.
Right.
Okay, this is. Open it up, T, and find out what it is.
Right, I'm opening it up. I couldn't read the package. Um, it's like tissue paper or
Oh,
something.
good quality then. It,
There's something in this. What the hell is that? It's like an eye mask.
yeah.
An
Well,
eye mask.
this is the thing, right? We were talking about on episode 171 again. If you've not seen it, go back, look at it. About self-confidence. Again, it was the Selina P quote. She said, "You need to feel like a superhero." So what I've got you is a cape and a mask.
Is that what this is?
What, the thing that felt like tissue paper?
It is very poor quality.
See, I mean, please at least try and put the mask on.
I'll try and put the mask on. What I will also say is it also smells pretty bad.
Yeah, well,
Which
I mean,
superhero do you feel like you're like? Are you a
It's very
Batman, Superman?
green.
here's the weird thing. I think it was about £3, but it had both Batman and Robin on the picture, and both of them were children.
Well, I can tell that this is probably Robin, I imagine.
Okay, yeah, you've got more of a Robin vibe about you.
How dare you? Okay, I'm gonna put this mask on. I don't know if it's gonna fit, but
Brilliant. I'm just watching you put this on. Absolutely great.
I can't get around my headphones. Hold on. There we go.
Okay, I mean, if you,
Oh,
oh
I
man, you're
can't.
looking good. You're looking
I
like
can't.
a member of the Aquabats or something.
I can't see a bloody. Oh, it's upside down. That's why.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was back to front, as if that would make a difference.
It just snapped like it not broken, but it just
You
pinged
broke it.
back. No, it pinged back and
You
snapped my
broke
It's
finger.
it.
elasticated.
Oh,
Oh,
At
you're
least you
looking
got
that
sexy,
Halloween
T.
is
costume.
that is tight.
You were looking good.
Oh, it's pulling my eyes closed.
I mean, yeah, maybe you can put the
Oh,
cape on.
I'm not putting the cape on.
Oh, but think how self-confident you'll feel with cape.
There's a
Not my
lot more
words, the
still in
words
here.
of Selina P.
There's still a lot more to get through, and we're already running very long. So
This episode will be long. It's our final ep for now, so
yeah.
it's
So
fine. Right, what else you got in
okay,
there, T?
what the fuck is this? It's it's like a fairly transparent blue bowl.
Okay, okay. This is
Oh,
weird because this is what I originally got you before I decided on the site Lost Welcome Pack would be more fun. That is an RNIB jar opener.
oh,
Oh,
is
You
it
can
a
put it.
rubber thing?
Yeah,
I've seen these. You put
yeah.
it on top of the jar. It's like made of rubber. It's so easy to open your jars. They had them at RNC. I don't remember.
There you go, T. This is what I'm thinking. When you're getting frail and weak in your old age, like your mid to late 30s, you'll be able to put that over a jar and, make those jar openings easy.
Honestly, they
well,
are actually good. That's better than my wimple opener. Oh, yeah, that's
Well,
good.
someone's jealous.
I mean, it also smells very odd. Everything in here smells.
sensory experience you're
Okay,
getting.
I could see some use out of that. But I'm still
Okay.
going. Bloody hell. Um, a candy cane
Well, you
ornament.
got you got a cane in every Sightless welcome back, so you're welcome.
It's a candy cane shaped Christmas tree ornament.
Hmm.
It's glittery, and the glitter is going fucking everywhere. It's just falling off. Okay,
It's to make your gift fabulous.
I'm gonna give that to the monkey to hold. Um, because he's gonna help me out. He's my mate. Um, so I'm gonna do that. There is another box.
Oh, here we go. This is the one that I was waiting for. This is why I put it at the bottom.
It, it
This
says,
one's
and
based on the bitterness episode.
now the box on the front, it looks like a medicine box. There's no braille, but it says anti-cunt on it.
What?
So these, I assume, are anti-cunt pills.
They are.
What?
Now I so they are they are. As the box states, anti-cunt pills. And if you look at the dosage on the back, it says take one a day, or in emergencies, brackets in your case, take all at once.
What actually are these tablets?
They're just paracetamol. Please don't take all at once.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I literally bought the box and then I had to fill it with something. But it does come, the actual prescription is also part of the box as well. So, for when you're becoming old and bitter and a grumpy old man,
Yeah,
make sure you take your anti-cunt medication.
that's true. And there is actually a prescription in here that goes into all of the things you would have to
Yep.
take them for. I'm not going to read that because we are we are running long.
Oh, please, can you add that in then at the end of why we need this medication?
Okay, I'll put that to the side and I'll have a quick read of that at the end.
That's fine. I don't mind because this episode can run long. It's the last one. I don't really care.
Okay. Oh, I just dropped the box. Oh
I
shit.
think that's about it, apart from one other thing,
There is
T,
one other thing.
which I'm having to switch to my other notes for.
Okay.
Oh, here's
It
some things.
is.
Actually, before you do that, here's some things that weren't included in the box that I thought might be part of an intermediate box that were also mentioned in episode 171.
Like they said, this is the essential, and you could have had
Yeah,
the
yeah. If you want,
the
if you,
deluxe package.
yeah, the deluxe package includes a list of blind sports, including archery, a a coupon for Selena's look shit, tastes great cooking class. That's about it, actually. I got nothing else than that. Go on, T. Your last thing, and I
Right.
imagine you slid it out the back.
Yes. The last thing is a very hastily stapled together
Actually, I stapled it
collection.
twice, so it wasn't stapled together hastily. I hastily stapled it together once, then realized it wouldn't open very well, and stapled it again.
It is some A4 pieces of paper, double-sided, in
Hmm.
very large text saying, "So you think you're fucked?"
And underneath,
The Welcome to Sight Loss Guidebook. Now, this might be something we might try to sell to people.
it's not very long,
Things.
but I thought I'd put it together.
So there's some motivational words from Selina P at the beginning.
I've got a PDF version of it too, so do you want me to read it out?
Yes, please do, because this is very hard for me to read.
Yeah, yeah. I tried to make it as large as possible, but even
Some
then,
of it's amazing, and
yeah.
then other parts is quite unreadable.
Right. So the first page it says some motivational words from Selena P. And I quote from episode 171. Just be kind to yourself. This big thing has happened to you, but don't be afraid to make mistakes or fail at certain things because it will happen. You will do stupid things. But don't worry about it or get upset.
Wise words, wise words.
Wise words. And
One,
then
one,
on the next page,
yep,
I got some motivational words from T, which
yep.
I've read super large. T, go on.
Don't bother learning Braille.
Again,
Which is
taken
true.
from episode 171.
So, and there's also some well, there's nothing from Cleaves in here that I can see at the moment.
Nah.
But then there's some useful links to apps, which they are actually apps.
Well, would you like? Can you read them, or do you want me to read them out for you?
Um, so I can make out seeing AI, be my eyes, MapQuest. Why MapQuest, man? Come on.
It was in the episode.
Talks, uh,
Hawks, that's going back to the 90s.
Soundscape. Oh, there's a lot of them here. There's
Xanagrams.
Xanagrams, Uber, um, Pornhub,
Oh,
um, Talk Back,
Some of
uh,
them are legit.
Good Maps, uh, Google Maps. There's a lot of map
definitely
apps.
not going to get
Yeah.
lost.
Dominoes, which is spelled incorrectly. Um, Six pack in 30 days.
Got to work off your dominoes, haven't you?
That's true. It comes right after it. WhatsApp, NHS app,
And
X.
X. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, I
It's
love it.
useful.
That's going to go on your cat phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't made a noise in a while. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm terrified. It is so loud and it just did not stop. That's why I didn't respond for so long. I was trying to figure out how to make it shut up.
Yeah.
It did not
There is one or two
stop.
things that are just it just keeps going.
Yeah. It also has some useful benefits, perks that you would want to consider.
Oh, it's a scrounge actually.
Yeah, it's a scrounge. So it has things like Pip. I'm not going to read through this entire list.
I'll read through it for you.
Yeah, you
It
can read
says
through it.
PIP, Universal Credit, a council flat, disposable bus, disabled bus pass, disabled, third off, rail card, a free eye test, discounted glasses, kids only, CEO card, buy one get one free theatre tickets, buy one get one free concert/gig tickets, buy one get one free theme park tickets, a free cane, free guide dog, free charity advice, and a look mentor. Most of those were legit.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. The next page,
You'll like this
uh,
one too.
some useful
Phrases.
phrases. Okay, some useful phrases. I can barely read this now.
Okay, all right,
My
sorry.
eyes are going in the bin at
Yeah.
this point.
Okay, so I've got it. So it says some useful phrases to remember now that you're experiencing sight loss. You want me to read these?
Yeah, go for it. I've read the first one, but I want you to read it.
I'm disabled. Therefore, you should already know my exact needs in this exact situation. Next up. No, you can't pet my dog. They're working.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't make your establishment accessible to my exact needs, I'll spread so much negativity about your livelihood over social media that your small business will not survive.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
up, do you offer a free carer ticket? Some of these are good. Some of these are good phrases.
Mm,
What's the easiest thing to eat on the menu?
yeah, true. Pizza, usually.
Could you show me where the toilet is, please? Don't point. Actually, tell me the directions. Don't touch me. The social model says that the world isn't built for disabled people. Therefore, you should change and I don't have to bother. And the last one, classic one, I'm blind, not deaf.
Nice. Nice. Well, Selena wasn't here for any of those. She got kicked out the call. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh man, this is bad.
that's the first time that that's happened in 4 years.
Mm.
Yeah. Um, I think this is a very good guide, personally.
I've got some more stuff for you, T, though. Turn that
Okay.
back page, and at the back it says, obviously, this guide has been brought to you by Seesaw Podcast,
Yes,
the
it
world's
does.
#1 podcast for the disabled, blind, and visually impaired, and then where you can find us. Now,
QR
if you go
code.
to the very last page,
Yeah.
Can you read any of these QR codes? I tried to make them as large as possible.
Okay, the QR code's on the back. Um, okay. Um, one
I'm
free
back.
ferry. You're
Right,
back.
right, we're back for the coupons, Selena.
Okay.
We have the coupons on the very last page here. We have one free therapy session with Dr. Cleaves, PhD.
Can you read what it says in brackets underneath?
Um, pretty huge dick. I don't know
Oh,
why I
thanks,
expected
Steve.
it to be anything else.
Right.
And can you read what it says underneath the QR code?
Um, sign up for 10 sessions and receive two free pizzas,
Courtesy of
courtesy
Doughy's.
of Doughy's. But Doughy's have terrible pizzas.
Yeah, but there's two.
That's true.
Wow.
Did you
Um,
want me to give you the next one?
there's also a free employability starter course. And this is led by
Dr.
uh,
Cleaves, PhD.
uh,
No.
Carvery Master Cleaves.
Well,
I can't read the bottom bit, so Cleaves will have to top me off on the underneath on this one.
Okay, so it says sign up for the full 20-week course and get one free double olive pizza from Pizza Castle, and in brackets, ask for Mario.
Great reference. You know what? This was a nice gift, and you obviously put a lot of effort into
I put a
it.
lot of effort into a bit, which
Yeah,
pretty much sums up me in this podcast
yeah.
generally. I put way too much time into something that has zero like payoff, basically.
Yeah.
I'd love you to actually give this to a genuine person who's recently lost their vision.
I mean, I saw
See,
all the components. I mean, I'm keeping the jar opener because you know what I
what?
thought it
You should
was?
keep
Good
your
present.
medication as well, T. Let's be fair.
Yeah. The jar opener, literally, when I pulled it out, I thought it was a yarmulke.
I thought that as well. It could be another little hat for you.
It is very much yarmulke-esque.
Yeah, I can see how
Um,
like you think that.
yeah, and because it's sticky, it does actually sit there. But for the risk of upsetting the Jewish community, I will not be putting that on.
Oh, boring.
So how much will this starter pack set me back, I wonder? Cleves.
What do you
Where do I
reckon?
buy it from? Seesaw shop. Um,
Seesaw.com/shop, where you can also get one of the very slimming and sexy t-shirts that Cleve's is wearing.
They're not very slimming, I'll be honest. They're also very poorly printed.
do you know what? I nearly bought you a t-shirt. It was actually going to be my present to you, Cleves, from Amazon. But the actual description of it was useless. But it said, "Rail is my superpower. What's yours?"
Mm.
I
I
would
looked at some
love
of
to have
those as
seen it in there.
well.
Blind to have more fun. But yeah, I wasn't impressed with the descriptions. Anyway, this pack I will pay
There's a
£20.
lot in there. Ooh, okay.
£20.
T-Man.
I'm gonna say 14.79.
I guess when you work it out, the fact that the actual sightless worker, I think the thing that jacks it up is that the jar opener, because I bought
Mm.
that first,
Yeah.
thinking I'll send this to T, and then I got annoyed at how shit it was, and then I was like, I'm gonna make the sightless welcome pack. So if you include the jar opener, it was about 21 quid. If you take the jar opener out, it was about
Uh,
16 quid.
I like the jar opener being in it, that an actual official helpful tool.
They were all helpful. What are you talking about? I gave him the whole guide.
I know.
You were away for all the useful phrases that I gave him.
I
Wow.
And the
yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
That's probably more useful
Yeah.
than a Doro or the Minivision.
Yeah. And the monkey. Don't forget the monkey.
that will be your friend for life. And when you're feeling low as well, you can put the cape on and the mask and think, I'm a superhero.
That's true. I'm getting the phone back out. Um, I'm just curious what some of the buttons do.
What's number 9? 999. What do you get?
Oh God, explodes.
God, it is so loud.
You
I
can't
can't hear
hear
it.
it on the mic.
Can't hear it at all.
Hello. No.
That just sounds like it's saying
Hello.
no.
Who are you looking for?
Oh God, it sounds so
Sounds
Asian.
Chinese. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seven.
Which, let's be fair.
Seven.
What?
That's all the
The
sevens.
number you dialed cannot be connected for the time being.
I tell you what,
Five.
that gets young people used to junk calls, like
Mm.
calls
Yeah,
from foreign call centers.
it's it's creepy.
Cheaper than a minivision.
Yeah, that's not wrong. It's made of very strange plastic and it's covered in something.
Yeah, it's got a bit of fun to it.
Yeah. Ah, well, thank you, Cleaves.
Yeah.
No, that was genuine. I mean, I like Blind Barbie. I mean, I like that I've got a Blind Barbie. I'm not sure if I like her, but your gift was good as well.
I think you got the best present, T, as in you gave the best present. I think I probably potentially got the most useful present,
Yeah,
and you got the bit,
yeah.
basically.
But isn't that what this show is all about?
I
Giving
guess.
Selena the respect that she deserves, making Cleves more independent because, he isn't enough, apparently, and making a joke out of me. That's the show.
Ah, it
Oh,
wasn't a joke out of you specifically. It was, I tried to harken it back to Seesaw. If this is going to be the last one that we do for a while, I want to try and pull in elements of the shit that we've done before.
Yeah, that's fair.
no, that's great. That's a great summary. Now people are gonna 171 is gonna be the most listened episode.
Yeah,
It
maybe
might
this will be the
be.
thing to tip us over.
Yeah.
Ah, well, thank
Oh,
you to
that's
all of
it.
you.
This is
Yeah.
oh
I put
man.
some shite on Facebook about, hiatus and stuff, but at this point, I'm just gonna say thank you to both T and Selena, and thank you for all the guests. Thank you for all the friends that I've made through this podcast, and thank you for anyone that's ever given us like support and help over the last 4 years.
Yeah. All the support, all the listens, the shares, the subscribing on all those platforms. Um,
And
Cleves for
ultimately, the
doing,
listeners.
yeah, the
Yes.
listeners. Cleves for doing the editing, Selena for putting us in our place. Of course, the guests. Like this show, the phone just went off again. It scared me. This show started like very humbly 4 years ago, and we might be back in the future. But for now, for various reasons, we are going to be stepping away for a bit. We got some other stuff going on, each of us, and we will be back. I imagine at some point with a special
We'll probably see
or
you around
something.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
So
Christmas as well.
Yeah.
Uh, but no,
Yeah, a
generally,
few weeks effectively.
yeah. I've been I've been on this podcast for 2 years. I mean, I originally started listening because you did a podcast about me, and I just wanted to know what you're bitching about me about. So I
Same
listened.
things we bitch about you on air now,
Yeah,
which is nice, to be fair. At least we can do it to your face.
yeah, I
yeah,
appreciate that. No, but it's been great reconnecting with you guys as well and reminiscing about the good old days. And I do enjoy doing this, and it's been a laugh. And I do appreciate everyone that does listen as well. Like, thank you.
yeah. No,
Cool.
it has been fun, and this isn't goodbye. This is simply Auf Wiedersehen. We will see you again.
You know that? Why do you always go German? And also, that means the same thing.
No, Auf Wiedersehen is until we see you again. It's not goodbye.
Okay.
It's the same difference.
And on that argumentative, pedantic little shitty comment at the end, We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Seesaw Podcast. Your feedback and comments mean a lot to us, so if you'd like to get in touch, you can do so in the following ways.
You can find us on X at Seesaw Pod, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube at Seesaw Podcast. You can email us at seesawpodcast@gmail.com and you can stream with us live every week on Twitch at Seesaw Podcast.
Remember to like, rate, review and share with a friend.
This podcast was recorded in front of a blind audience.